Welcome to Churches. In this feature, producer Curtis Marcellin explores monastic spaces. From Mount St. Benedict, Trinidad and Tobago, Curtis travels to the USA, to the renowned 12th century building, the ancient Spanish monastery in Miami, Florida. Welcome to Churches. Monastic spaces. Welcome to Miami, Florida. Hidden amidst the modern cityscape of North Miami Beach lies a piece of the old world, a silent witness to nearly 9 centuries of history, faith, and resilience. This is the ancient Spanish monastery, a sacred structure whose story begins not in Florida, but across the Atlantic, in the heart of medieval Spain. Built in 1133 AD in Sacramenia, northern Spain, the monastery of Saint Bernard of Clairvaux was a Cistercian abbey, named after the great reformer and mystic, Saint Bernard of Clairvaux. For over 700 years, it served as a place of prayer, monastic life, and spiritual discipline. But wars and revolutions would eventually bring silence to its cloisters. The monastery was secularized, its monks displaced, and its future uncertain. In the 20th century, American media magnate William Randolph Hearst, captivated by its beauty, purchased the monastery, stone by stone. Numbered, packed into 11,000 wooden crates, and shipped to the United States, it would take decades, and immense effort, to reconstruct the sacred structure in Florida. Today, the ancient Spanish monastery stands not only as a monument of stone, but as a living testament to perseverance, where ancient echoes meet the prayers of today. Within these sacred halls, Curtis discovers relics of the medieval world, 12th century artifacts that once adorned the monastery in its prime. Each object, a silent witness to centuries of faith and craftsmanship, now carefully preserved, bridges the distance between past and present. Simply amazing. Well preserved, all dating back to the 12th century. At the heart of the complex is the monastery church. Simple, yet majestic. Its Romanesque arches and sacred geometry draw the eye heavenward, inviting contemplation. This is a place where time stands still. Outside, the grounds offer serenity. Manicured gardens wind around towering palms and native flora, surrounding the monastery like a protective embrace. This tranquil oasis feels far removed from the energy of modern Miami. But this monastery is not just a relic, it lives. Curtis enjoyed walking its sacred halls, discovering a piece of European history that traveled oceans and centuries to find a new home. The ancient Spanish monastery is more than a monument, it's a testament to the enduring power of history, architecture, and spirit. Curtis concludes that it serves not only as a reminder of the past, but as a sanctuary for the present. Thousands of miles away, in the lush northern range of Trinidad and Tobago, another monastic community quietly thrives, Mount St. Benedict Monastery. Founded in 1912 by monks of the Order of St. Benedict, it remains the oldest Benedictine monastery in the English-speaking Caribbean. Though separated by oceans and centuries, the ancient Spanish monastery and Mount St. Benedict are bound by a shared spiritual heritage, a commitment to prayer, work, and community rooted in the rule of St. Benedict. Both monasteries are sanctuaries of contemplation, offering refuge from the rush of the world. They are also beacons of hospitality, welcoming seekers of peace, pilgrims of faith, and visitors of all walks of life. In an age that moves faster than ever, these monastic spaces remind us to pause, to listen, and to reconnect with the sacred. Whether in the weathered limestone of a Spanish abbey or the verdant hills of Trinidad, the spirit of monasticism endures, a call to simplicity, to silence, and to the eternal rhythm of prayer and work. From Sacramento to Miami, from Trinidad to the world, these houses of God whisper the same truth across time and space, that amid chaos, there can be peace, amid noise, there can be silence, and amid change, there can be a timeless presence that never fades. Do you know? The ancient Spanish monastery is over 900 years old, and is considered the oldest building in the Western Hemisphere. The monastery was reassembled like a giant puzzle, in Miami. In the 1950s, two entrepreneurs bought the stones and spent nearly $1.5 million and 19 months reconstructing the monastery in North Miami Beach, making it one of the most expensive jigsaw puzzles in history. The ancient Spanish monastery now serves as an active Episcopal church, hosting regular worship services, weddings, and cultural events, blending medieval Spanish architecture with Miami's modern energy.
Hi, I'm Curtis Marcellin. I'm here at the ancient Spanish monastery, Miami, Florida, thanking you for joining me in yet another episode of Churches. Peace.